Welcome back. In this video, we're going to set up this part here where we see the next upcoming exercise while we are in the rest view. Okay, so this is the rest view and then comes the exercise view. And here we have jumping jacks. Okay, so let's implement that. And you can, of course, try to do this yourself. I would highly recommend it, actually. You should be able to do all of the things that you need for this part. Okay, so therefore we need to go to our activity exercise and we need to display it underneath our get ready for. Okay, so I'm going to put it underneath the frame layout, which we called the FL rest view. Okay, so here, let me jump to it. This is the image view and this is the FL rest view. Okay, so underneath it, that's where I'm going to put it. And it will just be two text views. Okay, so we can get inspired by another text view. Let me take that one here. Let's change the name. This will be the text view upcoming. So TV upcoming label, like so. Then it's wrapping the content. It's start and end of to parent. Top to bottom of is going to be the FL rest view, and the bottom to top of, we don't have that here. Bottom to top of should be the TV upcoming exercise name. Okay, and we need this text view upcoming exercise name underneath. So actually, let me duplicate this text view here. Can, by the way, also get rid of this visibility be gone because it will be active at the start. So this one will be the TV upcoming exercise name, wrap content, and it should be top to bottom of the upcoming label, and bottom to top of, I'm going to get rid of this. And the text is something that we're going to set in the code. By the way, I'm going to change the color to color, I think it was primary, which is this grayish color. So let's use color primary here as well. And then let's also change the text to upcoming exercise and the text size to 16 SP. Now we just need to make sure that the text view TV upcoming label is at the bottom of the FL rest view and towards the top of our TV upcoming exercise name, which is this one here, which is at the bottom of our TV upcoming label. Okay, so now that we have that, let's go over to our code. And here in our setup rest view, we will need to set up those two text views. So binding.tv and upcoming label visibility should be set to active, so to visible. All right, so we're going to make it visible, and then the same thing goes for our TV upcoming exercise name. So we want to make that visible as well. So view.visible. Now we of course need to set its text. So that will be the text that we need to set manually every time, or like not manually but actively. And here we can therefore override text property. We could of course also do it up here, doesn't really matter. So we're gonna set up the text property to be the next exercise. Okay, so here we can access the exercise list at the position of current exercise position +1, and then we need to get the name from it. Okay, so this will give us the name of the exercise because that's what we want to set, right? So our exercise list is the list of exercise models. Okay, and there we get the name from. And this will be at the first iteration, it will be jumping jack, then wall sit, push up, and so forth. Okay, so now that we have set all of those things up so that they are visible at this point, we need to also make sure that it will be invisible at the other point. So let's make sure that once we jump over to our exercise view, we also make them invisible. So let's just take those two new values that we added and let's make them invisible at this point. So here, invisible. And the same goes for here, invisible. So those two that we just added will be invisible. Okay, and I believe at this point we can try it. Let's see if there is something wrong. Okay, it's incompatible. So it seems like I have set it up the wrong way. So layout, constraint bottom of, TV upcoming, exercise name. And that is of course because I haven't added the ID here. Add ID, and then we should be fine. Okay, let's try it again. And there we are. And we see upcoming exercise will be jumping jacks. So get ready for upcoming exercise jumping jacks. Then the timer runs. And once it's over, it jumps to jumping jacks. And now, of course, what we could do is we could test this where we get displayed a bunch of errors. So if that happens, rerun the application, then it should be fine. Otherwise, you can also clean the project, rebuild, as well as invalidate caches and restart. That's also an option. But it seems like it's fine. So what I wanted to change in order to test it was to change that to 3 seconds and that to 3 seconds as well. So let's run it again to see if it not only works for the first one, but also works for the other ones. So jumping jacks, 1, 2, 3, and then get ready for wall sit, and then 1, 2, 3, get ready for push up and push up. Perfect. So that seems to work. So we are happy that it works. Okay, so that's it for this video. See you in the next one.